What's up, bitches? Welcome back. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Lucas Parada. If you don't know me already, that's a mistake. You should get to know me. I'm amazing. If you do know me, hi, welcome back. I remember last week I was telling you guys that I was really just tired and busy, and that was the truth. But this week, I don't have as much going on. I'm not doing as many free projects. So I've actually been able to take some time for myself and do some things. Yesterday I went to an America's Got Talent taping with a really good friend of mine, and it was so fun, and I have had a couple auditions, and I've been working on some projects. On Sunday I taught my first ever free class in LA, which I wish I could talk about it and make sense, but whenever I talk about it, I just can't form a complete sentence because it was truthfully probably one of the most incredible experiences of my life. Just being able to connect with, I think, the people in the room that chose to spend their Sunday evenings with me and be able to move like myself, but also give back to them in a way and make them feel something. I don't know, it was crazy, you guys. So actually, I've been up to no good. I solemnly swear. If you check in my profile, you'll see somewhere around here, I'll post a link to a vlog that I just did. Super shaky. It is hard to stabilize a camera with your hand. I didn't realize how shaky I was being until I watched it, and I was like, ugh, it's annoying. But still a vlog, you get to see a day in my life. And then also, I did release my class video today. So this is Wednesday when I'm taping this, so tomorrow I'll be posting this, so then you guys will see that the class video has already been up for a day. I really recommend /hope/wish that you will go and click on it, or I'll just put it right here so it'll make it really easy for you. Then come back and watch this video, but it's just a slice of my heart. And if you want to go read, I posted a lot of stuff about it on social media like Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and so you can get an idea of what's going on. Additionally, I'm here with my water today. I haven't left my house because I've been slaving trying to get my class video on every single platform, get it to all the people. So I was I didn't have time to leave my house this morning, and I just showered, shaved. If I'm bleeding, that's why. I'm struggling, honestly. I'm also wearing this Disney shirt that I got. I don't even really know if you can see it, but I got it at the Shanghai Disney World Land thing when I went to China, and I just really like this shirt. The clothes are probably the only good thing to have come out of that trip. Anyways, because I've been doing so much just stuff and posting, I'm not going to make this video super long, but I was thinking about what I have done and what I haven't done, and I've realized that I really haven't said a lot about myself. I've talked a lot about the industry, and I've talked a lot about dance, but you really don't know who I am. And so I want to just basically list off random facts about my upbringing, my youth, my family, my travels, and maybe that will give you some insight into who I am, so that I just am less of a random person. I'm oh, I forgot to tell them that I'm a human being and I have feelings. And anyways, let's get started. So, I was born in Chicago, and I lived there for the first 6 years of my life. Then my father got fired from his job, and we as a family kind of picked up, and we were nomadic for a bunch of months, if I remember correctly. I don't know, I was 6, so I was very young. And we ended up settling on Cape Cod, which is where my mom's grandparents lived, Lulu and John. If I can find pictures, I'll put them here for you so you can see them. They're so cute. Yeah, so I lived on Cape Cod, which is a very small, elbowy community on the edge of Massachusetts, about an hour and a half southeast of Boston, from the time when I was 6 to the time when I was 18, when I left and went to college. And I didn't really like it. I actually hated it, especially growing up. It was very small. It was very narrow-minded, very white, and very irritating. I met some really good people there, but I also met a lot of really shitty people, and the people I grew up with made me deeply unhappy. I wasn't one of those people that peaked in high school, obviously. I wasn't a flourisher. But what high school did for me, and middle school, I guess, and also elementary school, is I learned how to value really small groups of people and how to stick close to my friends, and also how to take solace in passion, because I discovered choir when I was in 9th grade, and that changed my life. In 10th grade, I performed in Carnegie Hall with my honors choir, which was about 12 people. In junior year, I traveled to Atlanta to do that. I almost went to school when I turned 18 to be a music major, but I ultimately knew that I couldn't let go of dance, so I decided to leave the classical music behind for a little while. I actually really would like to get back into it, but dance has just been such a priority for pretty much my whole life at this point that I feel like I can't let that go, obviously. Then I started dancing when I was 10. My mom put me in hip hop class. I refused to go. Actually, I fought her tooth and nail. I thought dancing was stupid. I thought it was for gay people. I thought that, I just like was like, I'm a sports player, bro. I think it was either 5th or 6th grade, and I was like a bro, and I had like all these like bro friends, and I was like low-key a bully because I was insecure. And yeah, so my mom put me in this dance class. I went with my best friend John Morris at the time, and I loved it, but I didn't want to let my mom know, so I kind of didn't tell her. I was like, ooh, like, I better like, you know, just kind of like gradually like let her know that I enjoyed it so that I don't let her win, because I hated losing. I still do. And I started doing dance once a week. It was a hip hop class, like very, I don't even, like, not hip hop, but, you know, a version of hip hop that was accessible to me on Cape Cod. The dance training that I got on Cape Cod for the first many years was very, like, subpar, especially in terms of hip hop. There wasn't a lot of good training on Cape Cod for me to access, and I got stuck in one studio and I couldn't get out to other studios, so I didn't even know about other options until I decided to leave my studio 10th grade. And then my first convention was when I was 14. I didn't really get serious about dance until I was 15. That's when I started taking ballet and like getting into jazz and really trying to get good at technique because I was so bad. I think I started really falling in love with dance when I was 15, and so when that happened, I dropped all other sports. I stopped playing soccer, I stopped sailing, I don't even remember what sports I played. At some point, I've played every single sport. I played basketball. Oh boy. I played basketball, I played baseball, which was a nightmare. I played soccer for a long time, which I enjoyed. I sailed every summer from the time that I was a little child to the time that I was like maybe 10th grade or 11th grade and decided to stop doing that anymore. Those were always really good summers. I often reflect and wish that I was more comfortable with myself when I was that age, because I would have been able to relate to the people around me so much easier, and life just would have been better if I wasn't fighting to prove myself all the time, you know? And my immediate family is like the most important thing in my life to me. My mom, Courtney, my dad, Pablo, like they're my rocks. I actually wear this ring. You can't see it anymore because the gold is tarnished, but the gold is on the bottom and the silver is on the top, and there's a little ring in the middle for my sister ANABELLE. And I always say that my dad is like the golden earth beneath my feet, and my mom is the silver sky, and ANABELLE and I walk the line in the middle of them. Yeah, we're close. And then my extended family and I are also really close. Family is like super important to me. I am very lucky. I have an amazing family. They're super supportive. They always have been. If I have a mental breakdown, they're always there for me. Yeah, I don't even know. Thank you guys. I love you so much. My sister is 18 years old. She just graduated high school. She and her boyfriend, Austin, are actually going on this cross-country trip with a van that they ripped all the seats out of and completely rebuilt. And actually, I'll post a link somewhere to their channel that you can go look at, and I suggest you do because they are doing big things, let me tell you. I think they're leaving in a couple weeks to just go around the country and live in their van, and they're 18. They're so progressive, and it makes me like wish I was progressive and smart at 18 instead of going to college. Anyway, so yeah, high school like sucked, but at the same time it gave me defense mechanisms. It taught me how to be responsible. It taught me how to be a human being, and it taught me how to be passionate. And then when I was 17, I had a mental breakdown, and I told my parents, I was like, I will not go to college. But when I went into my senior year of high school, I decided I gotta apply to schools because I don't know what I'm gonna do next year. I know that I'm not ready to go to LA. Like, what do I do? I just wasn't there in my dance training. Like, I was passionate about it, but I hadn't had enough time to develop into an artist that was really worth LA, worth any city, and to start working, you know? I ended up looking at a million schools. UCLA was my top, and I actually got in, and it ended up being not the right program for me, but I still really love that school, and I think maybe one day if I ever want to, I'll go back. And I went to the University of Arizona. I really did fall in love with the University of Arizona. When I went there and I saw all the guys that were there, and I was like, whoa, there's like 50 guys here. I had never trained with any men, and like I was a horny 18-year-old, I don't know what to say. The studios were beautiful, the faculty seemed competent, they had jazz there, and that was really cool because I didn't really want to be a ballet or modern dancer. And you know, it was a super learning experience for me. As I've said in previous videos, I still need to do the video like really detailing what happened in my college experience so that you can understand. But I think it was a really critical period of development for me, and it gave me the wings that I needed to get to LA in the first place. So for that, I'm incredibly grateful. I also really did meet a lot of really amazing people. Both of my roommates right now are from the University of Arizona, and I have so much love for them, and without them, I feel like I would be a little bit lost. So what else can I tell you? My favorite color is green. My favorite food used to be Thai food, also tacos, but one time I ate like 9 tacos and then I just threw up everywhere. So after that, tacos weren't my favorite food anymore. Love Thai food, but I'm sort of a vegan now, like 90% a vegan, like really trying to become fully a vegan, but it is hard as shit. So I'm kind of giving up the Thai food, and also just the oils. Like I'm a bit of a health nut, and oils that they use that aren't olive oil like really stress me out, especially after going to China where they have these aisles with just oil jugs that they look like they're like toxic waste bins. Oh my god, they're terrifying. I can't eat oils. I can't eat Chinese food. I really like luxury, but I am broke, so I can't really afford it. I'm a hopeless romantic. I really believe in the power of getting to know someone and building an irrefutable connection. I've never really been one for hookup culture. I came out when I was 17. But I never actually had a moment where I was like, yo, what's up, fam? Like, I'm gay. It was always more of like, I first came out as bi when I was 17. I'll get into that in a different video as well. And then I kind of just basically from there became gay and never really said I was gay until I got to college. And then when I got to college, I was just like, I am gay. That is how I want you to see me. That's how I know that I am. But I believe that sexuality is very fluid and always changing. And, you know, I believe it's better to be open in this life than set in one label. I think that's limiting and sad. What else? I value organization. I'm really into passionate people. I'm really into people who are educated and know what they're talking about. I'm really into taking care of our world and recycling. I really dislike it when people talk unintelligently about things or claim to know things that they don't know anything about. I hate people who rub accomplishments in your face when they first meet you. I just love to create. I love to always be creating things. These are all things that you probably will gather about me over time, but I'm just trying to think of more random facts. So that's all the time I have for you today. That's like a really random video. It doesn't really make any sense, but at the same time, now you know more about me than you did before, so I think this is a win-win situation. And next week I'll do a video about something relevant. Probably, or not. I really don't know. It's kind of like whatever comes to me when it comes to me, that's what gets created. Follow me, subscribe. Please go watch my class video. It would mean a lot to me if you watched it. I love it, like, a lot. And I want to share it with everyone. I just think that contemporary dance is so freaking special, man, and it needs a bigger platform, and people need to see it. It's powerful, and the dancers that I know, the friends that I have, they're amazing, and they're powerful, and you should watch them. Social media information below. Subscribe. I love you. What else can I say? I think that's it. I hope you have the best day ever. See you next week, squirrels. What?